Not really into slow records like Just Once by Quincy Jones, Endless Love by Lionel Richie and Diana Ross just didn't do anything much for me. Of course, I put them on my fancy playlist because they were obviously hit records. But this song at number 19, got to make an exception for this one. Al Jarreau, We're in This Love Together. This is just something about these slow jazzy pieces that just that gets under my skin a little bit. I mean that in a good way. Al Jarreau, We're in This Love Together. And I'll get into that album from which it's from in just a minute. The song was written by a couple of country artists. Uh, Roger Murrah, it's Murrah, and Keith Stegall. Roger Murrah and Keith Stegall, they teamed up with Alan Jackson and they wrote Don't Rock the Jukebox. Remember that number one country hit from 1991 done by Alan Jackson? Teamed up with Alan Jackson on that record. They also wrote another song with Alan Jackson. It was called Could Make It a Living, name of the song, which was a country hit by Clay Walker in 1994. Roger Murrah had his own, was a Nashville songwriter, had his own publishing company, and Keith Stegall, he had a succession of country hits, not really big, but his biggest one was Pretty Lady. That went to number 10 on country in 1985. And it's interesting that they team up and they write this jazzy R&B record. Uh, by Al Jarreau, We're in This Love Together. But, stranger things have happened. All sorts of collaborations happen in the music world. Uh, Al Jarreau, a little bit of history on Al Jarreau, did a little research on him. His career goes back to the 60s. 1967, he teamed up with a guy named Julio Martinez, and they became a sensation of sorts, became a popular act at a nightclub in Sausalito called the Gatsby. And later they migrated to Los Angeles. They played the Troupe. Julio Martinez and Al Jarreau, they played the Troubadour, the legendary Troubadour in Los Angeles. And they played well, they played the Bitter End West in Los Angeles and Dinos in Los Angeles. Made some television appearances on David Frost, Johnny Carson, and by himself, Al Jarreau expanded his nightclub appearances. He started showing up at a place called the Improv, a comedy club where he did some performances, performing his music, his songs, in between acts of budding, rising comedians or stars like Bette Midler, Jimmy Walker, and John Belushi. And this was in the early 70s. Breaking Away was probably Al Jarreau's one of his most successful albums. We're in This Love Together went to number 15 on Billboard's Hot 100. Teach Me Tonight was a minor hit off that album, went to number 70 on Billboard's Hot 100. We're in This Love Together. Laid back Al Jarreau, just nice singer. We're in This Love Together at number 19 on my fancy playlist of September 29th, 1981.